going out to eat with the missus, but I wanted to come up and make this video. For those who have not unfortunately heard the news, broke about, I don't know, about an hour ago is when I first saw it. Brad Arnold, lead singer of the rock band Three Doors Down, has sadly passed away today, following a year-long battle with kidney cancer. God, this is actually terrible. The light is like, there we go. I had to get the light was just horrible. But just wanted to kind of come up. This is the first big death of 2026 for me. Normally, I don't come up here to talk about death a lot. It's just not a topic I like to discuss on my channel. But Brad Arnold and Three Doors Down was a band that I grew up listening to. And now for them, to lose their lead singer to cancer at 47 is just it's heartbreaking. I remember one of their biggest hits, Kryptonite. Brad Arnold actually wrote when he was 15 years old, sitting in math class, and actually wrote Kryptonite, which actually became one of their biggest hits. I was a big fan of the early Three Doors Down. I didn't really listen to them much after their first album. I just thought Away from the Sun was their best album they ever did. But like I said, nothing. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, discussing it and whatnot. But it is. If you're a rock and roll fan, it's a sad day, especially if you grew up in the early 2000s. When Three Doors Down made a splash on the music scene. But I don't know what that was. But yeah, Brad Arnold, lead singer of Three Doors Down, passes away today after stage 4 kidney cancer. It was diagnosed over late spring. He was diagnosed with it. Seemed to be doing, really well, but that's usually, I don't want to say when the tide starts turning, when you start feeling really, really good. That's usually when things start to go awry. But don't really know. I just know he was surrounded by his wife and his kids. He passed away peacefully in his sleep. So I don't know if he went to bed, never woke up, whatever the case.
It's possible, and it's 33 degrees.
It says possible, not,
Drive with care.
I love it. But like I said, wanted to just make a quick video. Those that have not heard, as everything's falling over in the car. But yeah, it's a sad day. But like I said, it is, his battle is over. He's no longer in pain, no longer dealing with any of that kind of thing. So not that anybody in Three Doors Down is ever going to see this video, but my condolences to his family. Any Three Doors Down fan that might be finding this news a little bit difficult to process. Like I said, it's just, it's a cross we all have to bear at some point in life, but it makes you, realize how fragile life is. Like I'm going to be 44 years old next month, and Brad was only 47. So like for someone like me, not that it's scary, but it's just, it puts it into perspective, if you will, that life is short, and tomorrow's never guaranteed. So hug your loved ones, tell them you love them. We're never guaranteed tomorrow. That's just the reality of life. It's today's a gift. That's why God calls it the present, because we get to live freely and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, nothing extravagant, nothing. Not much really more to say. Like I wish I had a lot more to say. I mean, people are starting to file in now. But like I said, those that have not heard, Brad Arnold, lead singer of Three Doors Down, unfortunately lost his battle today with kidney cancer. Passed away earlier today at the age of 47. So, but yeah, like I said, you want to share a Three Doors Down memory. It's a band I wanted to always see in concert. They just never were around my area back in the day when I was younger. But I grew up with the likes of Three Doors Down, Stained, Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin. Seven Dust was another one. My wife's shaking her head. She doesn't know any of these bands. But yeah, I was actually at work, and I started getting flooded with news feeds about that he was Blue and Gold Matter. Says, oh no, yeah, this is news that literally broke about an hour or so ago. That Brad passed away. Like I said, it was at least he had his family by his side. So that's always a plus that he got to. And he was very right with the Lord. He even said, I can't remember where, might have been on Twitter or X or whatever it's called, that he, when he first got diagnosed, and he's like, he's going to take one day at a time. He's in God's hands. And, he was very positive, despite, a stage 4 diagnosis. He was still positive that, that God was in control. And, I've learned in my life that God is in control. And you stick with his plan, and, he'll guide you. And, it just sucks that, he couldn't be around a little bit more. But, like I said, I had another drummer was, Charles, I'm not driving. I'm actually the passenger, so you ain't got to worry about me driving. Not a maniac if I'm a passenger, but
Maniac.
no, my wife is driving. But Stone Cold, I get a lot of, especially when I do a shaved head and trim my goatee. Charles says, "Okay, good." No, you're.
They called you Stone Cold.
Yeah. No, Charles was like, "Sorry, no, don't not make a video and drive. I'm not. I mean, I'm crazy, yes, but I'm not that crazy." But like I said, I just wanted to make this quick video. Like I said, this is the first one that kind of hurts a little bit. I didn't know Brad Arnold to save my life, but like I said, I grew up listening to their music. Loser, Kryptonite. I mentioned he wrote in math class when he was 15 years old. Even my wife's still shaking her head like Away from the Sun, one of my all-time favorite songs by them. It's definitely, and also Who Could Forget Here Without You, which is probably my wife can, because she's still shaking her head. But
Who could forget? I don't even know the song. I already forgotten.
That's why I love her. Can't help it.
I done wrong.
No, yeah, she's not a big rock fan, but yeah.
No, that's not true.
You do, but you weren't familiar with Three Doors Down.
Not at all.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my God. I even told her, I was like, oh God, Brad Arnold died. She was just like, who? I'm like, oh God. Like,
No, I don't even know Linkin Park songs.
oh God. All right, guys, I think I gotta get a divorce. She doesn't even know a Linkin Park song, really.
I know Linkin Park, but I don't know not a single song.
No, but all right. Yeah, now I'm starting to ramble, but like I said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the thumbs up. I already got 6 thumbs ups on this video. Rest in peace, Brad Arnold. Thank you for your music, and the inspiration that you had on many, many, many other artists. And like I said, any Three Doors Down fan feeling a little bit of pain today. But like I said, his battle is over. He is with the Lord right now, and that's all any of us can ask for when our time comes. So subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and just might listen to a Three Doors Down song tonight in his memory. And then I'll be back later on. Probably going to start wrapping up in-game Expedition 33 tonight, so tune in for that. And then might even play a round of mini golf with the wife tonight. We'll see how it all goes. But appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, rest in peace, Brad Arnold. You will be missed. Holy crap, Texas Roadhouse is jamming. But, so, hey, King Vamp with a Conehead comment. Thank you. I appreciate that. So guess what? Bye-bye. Yeah, he called me Conehead, so I just blocked him. So,
okay.
So, it's the internet. You're going to have trolls. But anyway, starting to get a massive glare, guys, so I'm going to wrap this video up. Appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you guys later on tonight for a live stream video. Don't you dare miss it.